Good morning, sir. Myself, MD Abu Bakar, roll number 64. In this presentation, I am going to discuss about class and object in Java. Now, coming to the content part, first we will see introduction of object-oriented programming, class in Java, object in Java, creating classes and object, key concept, constructors, methods, and fields. Example code, class and object in Java, real-world analogy, conclusion. Now, before going to discuss about class and object in Java, first we'll see the introduction of OOPS, object-oriented programming. So basically, OOPS is a programming paradigm based on the concept of objects which contain data and methods. And there are four pillars of OOPS. First one is encapsulation, second one is inheritance, third one is polymorphism, and the last one is abstraction. And the basic question is why we use OOPS in Java. So basically, OOPS promote code reusability, scalability, and maintainability. That's why we use OOPS in Java. Now, in this slide, we'll see what is a class in Java. So according to the definition, a class is a blueprint or prototype from which objects are created. And according to the explanation, a class basically defines the properties and behaviors of an object. As an example, you can see a car class with attributes, color and model, and methods which contain the engine, start engine and accelerate. In the content part, you can see classes define the structure and behavior of objects. Classes are essentially templates for creating objects. Basically, there are two main components of a class. First one is fields, which represent attributes, and second one is method, which represent the functionality of a class. In this example figure, we can see there is a person, which person is a class that has attributes name, age, gender, and occupation, and functionality are walk, eat, sleep, work. Now we will see how a class is declared. Syntax is class name, open curly braces, which have two main components of a class, fields, methods, close curly braces. We'll see the explanation of this syntax. Basically, the class keyword is used to declare a class, followed by the class name and curly braces. As we can see in the example, public class car, curly braces open, and we will put here the content part, basically methods, fields and methods. Now, class declaration includes access modifiers like public, private, protected. And class name should be a noun or a verb, not anything else except this thing. Either may be a noun or a verb. In this slide, we will see class attributes, data members, and class methods. So first, we will see class attributes. What is class attributes? These are instant variables, or you can say states, which define state. So basically, attributes are the data member of a class which define the characteristic of an object. Example, look in the private string color, private string model. So attributes basically define that how an object has been colored or modelized. Attributes can be of any data type, either primitive or reference. Access modifiers control access to attributes. Now coming to class method part. So these are basically instant methods, basically which represent behavior of that object. So methods define the action an object can perform. Means how an object take an action or it perform. Example, we can see public void start engine and public void accelerate. These two things, start engine and accelerate, define the methods or behavior of an object, either maybe an engine or a vehicle. So methods can take parameter and return values. Methods can be overloaded and overridden. So in the syntax, we can see here there is a car class which has two attributes: string color and string model. Color and model are the attribute of the car class, and start engine represent the class methods of the car. Now, in this slide, we will see what are constructors in Java. So basically, these are special methods used for initializing objects. So constructors have the same name as the class name, and there is no return type. Example, you can see public car, open bracket, have string color and string method, and open bracket close. So constructor initialize attribute and set object state. Constructor can be overloaded. Now in this slide we will see what is an object in Java. So basically an object is an instance of a class. So how an object is created in Java? So using the new keyword, we create an object in Java. The new keyword allocate memory for the object. Example, car, my car equal to new car, red and Toyota. Object creation involves calling the constructor. Object creation can throw exceptions. Now, how an object is accessed in Java using dot notation like my car dot my color, my car dot start engine. Attribute and methods can be accessed using dot notation. Example, you can see system dot out dot println my car dot color. Access modifiers control access to members. Encapsulation is achieved through access modifier. Now in this, here we can see class name job equal to new class name. There are also different ways to create an object in Java. We can use the keywords by new keyword, by new instance method, by colon method, by deserialization method, and by factory method, etc. Now in this slide we will see creation of classes and objects in Java. So there are three steps basically. First, defining a class. Second one is declaring an object of the class. And third one is initializing the object using the new keyword. On the syntax here we can see there is a class dot which have attributes string read, int age, dog matter equal to new dot is the creation or construction of the class. Now we'll see here the example code of class and object in Java. So this is the code and this explanation. This code explains that the bicycle is a class which a class with a field speed and a method speed up. Speed up is the method in the bicycle class and speed is the class created in the bicycle. And my bike is the object created from the bike cycle. Now in this slide we'll see real world analogy of object class in Java. Class versus object in real world. You can see blueprint of a house is a class and actual house built from that blueprint we say it as object. Attributes and methods are used. Here are color and rooms are the attributes and open door, turn on lights are the methods used in that in this case. You can see here in the example of a building. Before completing the building, there is a rough blueprint of that house. That where will be the kitchen, where will be the bathroom, and all the things that has been created in the different section, which are the object of the house, and the whole house act as a class, fall in the category of house. And the object after completing the building, uh, The house has become as an object. Now coming to the conclusion part of objects in classes in Java. So classes and objects are the building blocks of Java programming. Understanding classes and objects is crucial for creating reusable, modular, and efficient code. Key takeaway include classes define the structure and behavior of objects, and objects are the instances of classes with their own attributes and methods. There are constructors. Constructors initialize objects and set their state. Access modifiers control access to class members, and there are encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism, which are also the fundamental block of concept in Java programming. Thank you, sir.